hi. It's a Tiny Gamer, and let's play some more Final Fantasy XIV with Azuna. So the current event going on right now is the... Oop. The Rising event. Sorry about that. I went to go scroll back in my chat to see what the event was, and it's talking about how the world I'm on right now, currently Goblin, is considered a congested world. My God. All right. So this event starts in Limsa Lamensa. So let's see. So let's go there now. Now, I started to do this event with one of my other characters, and then I got sleepy and just had to stop so I can lay down and go to sleep in the middle of it. So I don't know the whole event, all that happens. So it looks cute though, but a lot of these events are cute. All right. It's going to be in the after castle that we need to go to. Rising to the call. The Wanderer Minstrel seeks an adventurer both willing and able to put the finishing touches to this year's Rising celebrations. This quest is available for a limited time only. Of all the coincidences, you would hardly believe it, but I was just this very moment reminiscing of your time you lent me your strength a 12-month past. You see, I again find myself in pressing need of an adventurer's aid, just as I did last Rising. Oh, if only Azuna were here, I thought to myself. And here you are. Well then, what do you say? Shall we clasp arms once more? I'm like, yeah, sure. My thanks. The matter is this. I have been approached by a lady named Ayoyo, who wishes to imprint her own inimitable mark upon the skies above Limsa Lamensa. I speak, of course, of the fireworks that illuminate these rising nights. Learning of my contribution to previous year's festivities, she has enlisted me to her cause. We have already had the ear of the organizing committee. However, Lady Ayoyo has expressed a strong desire to consult with the storied adventurer before finalizing her proposal. Come to the Yellow Jacket guardhouse at the base of the Coral Tower, and I will introduce you. Okay. So it's going to be up here at the Marauders Guild. Oops. Down here. This part confused me at first, but it's down here. Lady Ayoyo, our one storied adventurer as promised. Oh, she's so cute. And she has, look here, earring. Blessings of the 12 upon ye. Names Oyoyo. Canyoneer First Class with the Yellow Jackets. Is an honor to have ye on board. Did I mention that it is the Yellow Jackets who are in charge of this year's festivities? Not only in decorating of these fair Luminescent streets, but in designing and constructing the fireworks that brighten the skies above them. Lady Oyoyo here is quite the savant in all matters incendiary and explosive, and so it has fallen to her to formulate a plan for the display's crowning glory. Me and the other lads and lasses of the cannoneers whipped up a load o' very little drakes, snakes, and devils for the Moonfire Fair, but more o' the same ain't going to cut it for the rising. Because it's all about remembering those we lost in the calamity, ain't it? Them and theirs deserve something a mite spectacular than a bunch of old bangers. An admirable sentiment, I'm sure. It would not do for our ode to such polygon memories to be aught less than memorable. Let us make this year's rising one that the citizens of this fair realm will not soon forget. Took the words right out o' me mouth, dearie. Thing is, haven't hardly set foot out in Limsa in all me days. I don't reckon I'm best placed to know what's going through the minds o' the citizens o' this fair realm. Carbuncle. That's what her earring is. It's a carbuncle. I was racking my brain trying to figure out what is that creature. It's a carbuncle. It's a summoner's pet. And so you would pick an adventurer's brains, one who has journeyed far and wide across the land we love, and knows it and its people intimately. Yet before we call upon your particular wisdom, mayhap it would behoove us to seek out a wider range of options. Many and more look to the skies come rising night, and the thoughts that run through their minds are no doubt as diverse. Let us learn them. Sounds like a plan. Mind if I join ye, dearie? Could do with learning some of these thoughts myself. Right then. Where's best to start asking around? Someplace a lot outsiders gathering, I reckon. How about we meet at the Atherite Plaza down in the lower decks? Well, you two are so engaged. Allow me to continue our discussions with the organizing committee. I shall await you by the after castle. Okay. So meeting her at the Atherite is where I had to stop and lay down. So pretty much I hadn't gotten that far. Okay. You see them lights down Ocker's alley, dearie? Decorations for the festival they are. Every year when the streets are all decked out for the rising, me art fills with, well, all kinds of feelings. Sorrow, pride, regret. But enough about me. We came here to find out how the other folks feel about it. Let's split up. Head down the alley and ask a few likely-looking customers each. We're on a schedule here, so don't go asking every single soul you see. 4 or 5 should do ye. I'll meet ye down by the ferry docks when you're done. Okay. Welcome, welcome. What may I interest you in this fine evening? Ah, information, is it? Well, if you really must know, the whizzing and banging that fills the air this season always takes me back to the time just before the calamity struck. A great festival was held to celebrate the reformation of the grand companies. People in the streets were hooting and hollering and setting off fire spouts, and all the ships in the bay, now bedecked in maelstrom colors, let loose their cannons. It seemed so foolish now, knowing what was soon to befall us, but all that noise served a purpose nonetheless, drowning out the fear that ever whispered in our ears. It is my firm belief that the rising fireworks serve the same purpose, even now. Even now they present a vision of loveliness, of togetherness. That we might forget our fears and be given hope for a brighter future. I had to make sure I was recording, sorry. Okay. Wait, is there more people I could ask? Or can I ask him again? Oh, no. The streets are full of life, the sky is full of fire, and the westerly winds filling our seafarer sails as it does our hearts. I couldn't have picked a better time to come home. You're a sailor too, are you? Helping with the fireworks, you say? Good one, lad. I have a few memories, back then, if you have an ear to ear 'em. I'm a merchant seaman, you see, always sailing hither and thither within the waves. Was just back from a trip to Rads at Han when the calamity struck. Everyone was looking up to the sky and that loathsome lantern that hung low in it. Like some folk, I don't remember much what happened in the days before or after it fell. But I'll never forget those faces. And that's what I love so much about the fireworks. You see the same faces looking up, but this time with a smile. Reminds ye not only of the bad times, but how we got over them. Okay. Oops. All right there. Anything I can do for you? You're asking for people's thoughts on the rising fireworks? Heh. Would have thought a great hero like you would have better things to do with your time. But I suppose that's what makes you a hero, eh? Helping people out whichever way you can. Well, I'm like most people. I suppose I think of those I lost. My parents, most of all. I wonder if they're watching too. Swum up from the bottom of the ethereal sea to see what all the crashing and banging's about. It's complicated, I suppose. I feel sad that they're gone, but happy I'm not, and grateful to Baderon for saving me and so many others. If they are watching, I hope they can see me too. See that I'm doing all right for myself, that they might sleep soundly for another 12 months. Aw, that's kind of sweet. Okay. Someone else over here I need to get. Oh. Can you see them too, my love? Hmm? You're involved with the fireworks and want to know what I think of them. Well, just now I was wondering if they can be seen from far out in the offing. Do you know? I see. The reason I ask is that my husband is out there now. He meant to be back by rising night, but it seems the tide didn't turn in his favor. He was so looking forward to the fireworks. I do hope that he can see them from where he is, that we can share them together, no matter how far apart we might be. This is my only request to you, that you make the finale as bright and boisterous as you can, that all those who cannot be together this rising, might still share in its message. Oh, okay. Oh, you're all the way out here, aren't you, hon? Oh, there's a blue coat cat. I have to look for that one. That's so cute. Like a Russian blue. Sorry to keep you waiting, dearie. So what did you find out? Same here. Was App expecting him to just like looking at the pretty lights, but it seems the feeling runs a lot deeper than that. The memories of the calamity are still heavy on their hearts, but the rising fireworks go some way to lift in that weight. So any ideas for the grand display? What kind of things did you reckon help lift those spirits the most? I want to say something that gives people hope for the future. Remember, I don't know what the correct answers are for these. Hope for the future, eh? That ain't a bad idea. Reminding folk that however dark the night, dawn is just around the corner. The rising ain't just about mourning those we lost, after all. It's about remembering the struggles of those who survived to steer us to a brighter future. Aye, that's it. That's what Limsa needs this rising. Ships, cannons, a departure salute, not just for the fallen, but for those setting sail for unknown shores. A vision of the past and of the future. An old bleeding armada filling Galadian Bay, lighten up the very Evans. Who wouldn't want to watch that? That settles it then. Ah, the minstrel's gonna love it. He said he'd be up by the after castle, right? I'll see you there. All right. Yep, let's go talk to the minstrel. Okay. Our intrepid adventurer returns, and positively bursting with inspiration, I take it. I see. A traditional seafaring salute, not only to the memories of the fallen, but to the future fortune of those who follow in their wake. A most fitting proposal, I'm sure. Thanks to the both of ye. Thanks to the both of ye, but our work ain't done yet. There's a lot needs sorting out before we can put this idea into action. So much to do, so little time. If you wouldn't mind helping us a little longer, dearie, I'd be forever in your debt. Let me know when you've got your loins good and girded. Okay. We who are about to sail salute you. Oh my. They're making a rock reference. They're making reference to an AC/DC song. Look at the title. And then how they're talking about cannons and fireworks and all that. So there's an old AC/DC song called "For Those About to Rock, We Salute You." That's what this is. And once we're done, we can get a cute little brushed up cryo. We don't know cryo yet. We haven't gotten far enough, but we can get a cryo. A yo-yo asks for your continued assistance in seeing her plan for the rising fireworks realized. This quest is available for a limited time only. Right then, let's get started, shall we, dearie? Let's see. The plan is we're going to line up an old fleet of ships across the bay and fire a broadside into the sky. But before we go about finding our fleet, we need to get the plan approved by the organization committee, and that means convincing Commodore Raynor. I'll take the lead, but I ain't exactly got the silverest tongue, nor much experience nobbing with the higher-ups. If you two see me struggling, put in a word, won't ye? Of course, my milady. Your cause is ours. Thank ye, me dears. Together then, to the Coral Tower. Okay. All right. Yep, it's back there. Last I had the privilege of meeting with the Commodore was around the time of the calamity. I had been arrested for conspiracy to incite rebellion. Naturally, it was all a misunderstanding. Oh my god. Some other scurrilous soul had been singing songs of sedation. Sedition. If not for Raynor and his relentless pursuit of the truth, I might still be lingering in the brig. He is a shrewd investigator who will brook no invocation. Shall we then? That's a lot of words. Wanting to make the rising display special, I can fathom, but the sheer scale of this proposal is beyond anything I imagined. A yo-yo, need I remind you that the first duty of the Yellow Jackets is the keeping of the peace? Filling the bay with ships will not only disturb the daily workings of the harbor, but is sure to foment agitation among the commons. Knowing this, do you still mean to persevere with this outlandish plan? I do, Commander. Every Lomensan art, every Eorzean art, still bears the scars of the calamity. All that loss and hardship, that struggle, it cuts deep. But the Rising ain't just about looking to the past. It's about looking to the future, too. And if it's our duty to watch over folk, keep them on the straight and narrow. Like, I reckon it's our duty to see them off on another year's journey, too. Well put. I accept that your intentions are pure, but what of the logistics? I trust you have a plan as to who exactly will be providing and paying for this fleet of yours? Yes, Commander. We're going to petition the Maelstrom for the flagship, and the rest from, the Black Sails. Oh, of course. One is wont to forget that those buccaneering souls remain bound to serve the Maelstrom in times of necessity. Lady Ayoyo would have us parley with the 3 great pirate captains and remind them of their civic duty, it seems. Aye, that's right. The pirates answered to the Admiral's call back when the moon was falling, fought and died at Cartonu, same as the rest of us. When they hear about our plan to salute all those who fell and all those who didn't, I don't doubt they'll answer the call again. I wish you all the luck in the world in recruiting those rogues to your cause. You shall need it. Very well then, allow me to arrange the parley. Should you succeed in this feat, you may consider all of my remaining doubts answered. I bid you remember that you go to speak with pirates, lawless marauders all. Pray that you do not say aught to offend them, lest we find ourselves with a mutiny on our hands. I shall have the Maelstrom summon the leaders of the 3 factions to the anchor yard. Pray go there and complete your preparations. I love her determination pose. That's so cute. She's like, I got it. Cheers for sticking with me, lads. I hope I can count on your support in the next set o' negotiations and all. Of course, my lady. Alas, I fear the captains, those far-famed scourges of the seas, will prove rather less biddable partners than Commodore Rayner did. While Roswen of the Sanguine Sirens may be swayed by emotion, Carvalin of the Kraken's Arms is a much more mercenary mind. The executioners, meanwhile, value honor and glory above all else. If there is aught that unites them, it is a zealous spirit. Let us argue with passion that we might inflame theirs. If it's passion you're after, I've got that in bleeding bucket loads. But I might need you two to jump in again, in case me tongue decides to tie itself in an aff itch. Just say the first thing that comes to your heads, and I'll pick up after. Oh, God. Come then, dearies. Let's head down to the anchor yard and get this parlay started. Noivis. Okay. Sacred yard. Oh, alright. All the way down there. Okay. Whoop. Let me go this way. Oh. Oh, this one out here. Okay. That person was confused too. They don't seem too happy. Thanks for coming. The reason we asked you here is... Aye, the Maelstrom summons laid it out for us, loud and clear. You want us to help ye with the rising fireworks. And the answer is no. When my sirens fire a broadside, it to send our enemies to the bottom of the briny, not to paint pretty pictures in the sky for drylanders to gawp at. We've better things to be doing with our time. 'Tis a rare occurrence to be sure, but I find that my opinion aligns with Rosewind's. Our time is precious, as I'm sure is yours. Let us hasten to draw these discussions to a close. I shall put it bluntly, I see no profit in this endeavor for myself and my men. So unless there is anything else... Oh God. What if I say you would put the Admiral and the Yellow Jackets in your debt? A debt of gratitude, perhaps, for providing the men and materials for this pageantry entirely at our own expense. I saw no mention of the Krakens being compensated for our efforts in a material sense, or am I mistaken? The sheer scale of the spectacle we propose would no doubt draw all of the lords and ladies of the realm to gather in the city. Personages of high renown and deep pockets. Aye, and if they saw you lot working and with the Maelstrom, it'd do wonders for your public image. Folks who normally wouldn't touch a pirate with a barge pole would be queuing up to do business with ye. I do believe you have a point. Poorly phased, as though it may be, to win legitimate business, one must project the image of a legitimate businessman. Sod your image, and sod anyone who's too lily-livered to trade with us. They can stick their barge poles up their backsides. What's in it for the sirens? I'm going to say, if you won't consider them customers, consider them quarry. Ha! You do realize our days of pillaging every ship we see are long gone. Quarry me ours. The sanguine sirens ain't all about the pirating life, though, are ye? You run almshouses for the sick and injured, and those with child. Keep themselves busy with odd jobs such as come their way. Them's your hunters and the folk who are drawn to the city to see the grand display of your quarry. I see where you're going with this. Get the girls to set up the stalls selling food and grog and the like, and they'd make a killing, providing they add all the right permits from the Yellow Jackets. You're a shrewd one, you. Maybe I could lend an and myself. They do say the best way to a man's heart is through his stone. Uh-huh. She's looking at him. What of the executioners? There is no dishonor in linking arms with Admiral Merriweb and the Maelstrom, surely. Uh-oh, he's going to be a tough nut to crack. You, Yellow Jacket, I want you to tell me one thing and tell it true. This is Limsa Lomensa, the greatest port in all the realm. Could you find this fleet of yours without our help? Yet you've come here begging for it. Why? Because I reckon you're the ones who need the rising most. The black sails only came together 'cause o' Cartno. You could have upped anchor and sailed off into the sunset, but no, you fought like demons on those cursed flats, made heroes of yourselves and martyrs. The way I see it is only right that those that lost the most when they stood to gain the least should be the ones to fire the salute to the departed. And a salute to the departing, too. The calamity changed the lives of you pirates more than anyone. If anyone should be celebrating new beginnings, it's those whose new beginnings already begun. I like that. So it's all for our own good, is it? I'm heading back to the Astalicia. Send word when you've hammered out the details of this display of yours. We'll see what we can do. Ah, yes. Aye, aye, Captain. Can't rightly say no to you now, can I? We lost a lot of good people back in Cartno. Let's send them off. Let's send them all off with a bloody great bang. I will join you on one condition, that in your reminiscence of trauma past, you do not make a shameful spectacle of yourself. Pray do not force me to restrain you again. Wait, what? What is going on? I never forced you to do nothing. You'll keep your hands off me if you want to keep them, you randy bastard. What is going on? What did I miss? Oh my god. Quite the fragile flower, isn't she? Well then, I bid you adieu. My ships will not ready themselves. Oh god. Okay. in, breathe. Gods, I was so nervous I could hardly speak. Thanks so much for chipping in when you did. Could have never got him to our side without ye. Right then, time to put the finishing touches to this plan of mine. It's going to be wonderful, I just know it. Oh, and about your reward. I've given it to the minstrel. You can grab it from him. To new beginnings, lad, and may the navigator's breath ever fill your sails. You did a great service, my friend, both for Lady Ayoyo and for those who love the rising, myself included. For that I shall be ever grateful. I expect it shall be some hours before preparations for the grand finale are complete. Mayhap we could wait together? Yes. While we wait, would you care to hear a verse that has lately come to me? It is a song of celebration, of encouragement for all those who sail for unknown shores. Pray, lend me your ears. Here we go. That is a very cool shot. Greetings, warrior of light. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. It is a pleasure to meet you again. As I have in the past, I have beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. The road we have walked has been long and winding, full of perils and pitfalls, but we have enjoyed every step in your company. We hope that you feel the same about this last great leap. With every adventure we undertake, the longer the legacy we leave behind us. Yet a lengthy history need not mean a foreshortened future. Many adventures yet await. We shall continue to chart a course into the great unknown, one that takes in all the diverse wonders this wide world has to offer, that your legacy might grow ever greater. To be certain, it would be a less trying task to sleepwalk ever onward down the same well-furrowed path. Yet to venture down paths untrodden, believing in the bright and glorious future that lies beyond them, is by far the more rewarding. This is the gift that we wish to deliver unto you, the gift of adventure. And we pray that with all our hearts, that you will continue to walk with us. We thank you for joining us on this journey. Herefore and hereafter. Now the time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. One cannot know what fills the hearts and minds of those who look to the sky this rising night. Perhaps you and I will see very different images in those explosions of light and color. But one thing I know for certain, that right there, that right here, right now, we look to the same sky. And though the paths that lay ahead of us may lead in very different directions, sometime, someplace, they shall cross again. It is almost time for the display to begin, the consummation not only of our labors, but of the thoughts and prayers of the people of this fair city, a salute for the departed and for those who set sail into unknown waters. Many adventures yet await you, my friend. May the navigator's breath ever fill your sails. From eastern sea to eastern sky, the sacred sun ascends, and voices stir of wind, of waves, of ropes, of sails, of friends, who like the golden light of dawn that streams across the sea, set sunlit sail for foreign lands, may fortune follow thee. Her journey done, so sinks the sun beneath the below the western waves, and memories stir of friends of yore, asleep in watery graves. Let not our voices raised in song disturb your endless sleep, but join us in our chorus, and you dream among the deep. An excerpt from an ancient mariner's song, a prayer for the safe return of those who sail o'er the far horizon, and for the peace of those who sleep beneath those same eternal waves. It concludes with a wish that the voices of those whose spirits are stirred in anticipation of new adventure reach the ears of those whose adventures ended too soon, that they might be united as one, a fitting sentiment for the rising, methinks. And so I offer you my own heartfelt wish, that even should your adventures carry you beyond the far-flung horizon of this wide world, we should meet once more in a 12 months' time and look up to the same sky together. Sweet. You have unlocked the toy chest. Open the toy chest. Okay. Oh, wait. Ooh, additionally, certain noble... Hold on a sec. Additionally, certain notable personages have been seen to frequent the anchor yard this rising. Do the same, and you may be greeted with an unexpected encounter. Okay. For 11's sake. Alright. A soft westerly wind blows across the anchor yard. Enjoy the sea breeze a while. Yes. What's this? You hear footsteps approaching. You turn and see... let's say the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Oh, this is so cool. I like this. If it ain't me old pal Izuna, ere to beg the old bird for guidance too, are ye? Sid Hajbi said you add and in this year's fireworks. And not a bad job you made of them either. You met her down in Hawker's Alley, aye? I sent her to pick up some stock for the wench, but ye'd know what she brought me back? Only a bottle of bleeding Bacchus. Paid for it out of her own pocket, she did, to thank me for saving her life. Aww. Don't know why she's so hung up about it. The girls pay me back and 100 times over with all her hard work over the years. Felt a bit bad accepting it. But, well, a bottle of Bacchus is a bottle of Bacchus. Reckon it's you we should be thanking anyway for that marvelous display. All the ships in the harbor, the fire in the sky. It brought back a lot of memories. Some good, some bad, but every one of them well worth remembering. And we ain't done making them yet. You'd be off on your next adventure soon enough, I wager. Well, you can't rightly be striding out on an empty stomach now, can ye? Come up to the wench and we'll fill your belly. Okay. Oops. Let's this time see the head chef of the Bismarck. Well, well, well. I come to feel Lamin's breath on me face, only to find the faithless Bissom whispering in the ear of another. What the hell? Hold on. You're that adventurer a Yo-Yo told me about, ain't ye? I hear we've got you to thank for the rising display. A Yo-Yo has been singing your praises from Fisherman's Bottom to the Coral Tower. What? Surprised to know her? Limsa's a small place, lad. Hardly a day goes by I don't see a yellow jacket and several in the Bismarck. Whether it's to sup on the finest food and wine this side o' the sea, or to clap the irons on those who tap the casts a touch too thirstily. God. Suppose an adventurer like you might have noticed, always coming and goings as ye are, but stick around in the city for a while and you'll see the jackets ain't just axes for hire. They're true friends o' the common folk. A Yo-Yo was a retainer before the calamity struck, you know. Her master had a thing for fireworks. Every time they came back from their wanderings, they load her down with an hundredweight of spouts and spinners they picked up from God's knows where. Day and night, you see her down in the market ward, beaming that sunny smile of hers at every passerby, trying her damnedest to flog the stuff. Enjoyed the work, I reckon, but then Dalamud fell, and she lost her master. Literally lost. And the way she tells it, it was as if the calamity burned an old inner memory, and they fell straight through. Couldn't remember their face nor their name. But she never forgot the fireworks. The amount of gunpowder that went through her hands over the years, she couldn't help learning a bit about making things go bang. An apprenticeship with the Canyoneers later, and she was a yellow jacket. So when I heard they say the ones who had been put in charge of the Rising display, I knew she'd be the first to volunteer. The Rising, the fireworks, they mean a lot to her, and as a friend, they mean a lot to me, so thank you. Last one's the Admiral. Yes, the Admiral herself. Izuna, this is a coincidence. Rainer was just telling me of the role you played in putting the display together. I'm sure all those who gathered in my city to witness it were as moved as I. A salute to all those who set sail for new adventures. It shall surely resound in their hearts and give them strength and courage in the year to come. And a salute to the fallen too, was it not? Many and more lost their lives on the fields of Cartano, the men and women of the Black Sails, chief among them. I thank you for giving those who survived them this chance to put their grief to more productive ends. I thank you for giving the celebrations an unmistakable touch of salt, too. This year's Rising was not merely in Limpsa, but of her. I look forward to seeing how future host cities follow our example. But for now, let us focus on the present. I'm sure I have kept you from your business for far too long already, and I must return to mine. I must offer my prayer to Lilmland and be on my way. Sorry. Fare you well. I wish you safe voyages for the years to come. May the navigator's breath ever fill your sails. Oh. Alright, that was cool. I think that's it. Oh no, that's just 3, okay. So let's hurriedly skip through this. Okay, so that was cute. I'm curious though. I'm curious though if there's any like, oh, let me activate my nope. I had a card I can use, I didn't realize. Okay. Brushed up Cryle. On the occasion of the anniversary of Eorzea's rebirth, the Adventurers Guild commissioned a new Mamet designed in Cryo's likeness, with the hood of her Pictomancer's attire drawn back to reveal her precious earring. She exudes a spirit of adventure and discovery. Okay. That's so cute. Oh, she's so cute. But yeah, I honestly wonder if, let's see. I wonder if there's like, because sometimes with events like this you can buy items. Maybe here at the After Castle. Rising attendant. No. Vendor. What are you selling? Oh, that's it. And a table lamp for power. Okay. And nothing over here. Right. Okay. Alright, so again, that was a very cute event. And we have this cute little minion as a result. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, look at her with her little brush. So I guess if you haven't gotten this far, or if you hadn't gotten far enough into the game, I guess this could be a spoiler that she turns into a Pictomancer. Or that she is a Pictomancer and you find out. I'm not quite sure, but... Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and insert the break here. And then when I come back, we'll do some more questing over in more donut, I think it is. Yeah, more Donna. Alright. So, I'll be back. Alright. I'm back. Let's turn back to Reverend's Toll. Because I think I have stuff there I can do. Ooh, I get the polar bear. Alright. Oh, let me see something. Okay. We could do the World of Darkness. Yep. Rambros has a furrowed brow and the look of one with ill tidings. Ah, it's good you've come. I have news you must be made aware of. Alas, none of it bodes well for us, nor for the Uni Doga and Nero imprisoned in the Dark Realm. That's right, we have to rescue Nero. Think back upon our last foray into Thyracrus Tower, if you will. The calamity stirred the place from its long slumber and awoke Emperor Zand. But you assured he was laid to rest permanently. Yes, yet the Emperor had sealed a blinding covenant with the terrible void scent known as the Cloud of Darkness. Even as Doga and Ani labored to annul this contract, entity reached through a rift and dragged the pair of that and Nero out of our realm. Oh, and those two, right. Since that day, Noah has devoted itself to rescuing Ni, Doga, and Nero from beyond the rift. Our research, however, has exposed a far more dire problem. The Crystal Tower still acts upon Emperor Zand's orders and collects energy to open another void gate even as we speak. Indeed, the place nigh hums with energy. We have done all we can to stop the Imperial edict, but no avail. Just as the gate would open only for Uni and Doga, so too will the tower heed only those with the royal blood of Alag. It is a most galling design. Granted, this was not always so vexatious. According to the Alagaean tombstone Nero presented us. During the golden age of Alag, the royalty had some means of bestowing their blood upon others. If they hadn't such a technology, Amon and his underlings could never have controlled the Crystal Tower. But we do not have either this art or any with royal blood. Every moment we wait, a rift through which the Cloud of Darkness can enter our realm threatens to open. Such a disaster cannot be allowed to come to pass. We must seal the Crystal Tower and annul Zand's covenant with the Dark Realm. If only breaking the latter would suffice. But then, what of the energy building in the Crystal Tower? Without suppression, the power could discharge and cause a calamity like the one that destroyed Alag. In truth, we have more than just 3 lost compatriots to worry about. If we do not act, our very world will fall before the might of this threat. We know but one way out of this predicament. Rescue those who can control the tower from beyond the Dark Realm, and seal the rift shut after them. And mercifully, not all of our news is quite so bleak. It is true, we cannot stop the Void Gate from manifesting within the tower, but this can be to our benefit. We can use Thyracrus power for our own purposes and create a portal to carry us into the Dark Realm. We have heard this is possible from a man of the Thaumaturgist Guild too. Man of the Thaumaturgist Guild, well versed in otherworldly matters, and with Master Garland working to create said portal, The final preparations are well underway. Ah, and here comes the man himself. Just the man we need. Yes, our fellowship is indeed complete, and all parties privy to our strategy. And you, Master Garlon, how fare your endeavors? Quite well, the device is nearly ready, though attaching the damnable thing to Syracrus Tower took every ounce of ingenuity the ironworks has got, but it should produce the energy we need. With just a little more fine-tuning, we can open a rift. I'm here to request your presence at the tower. I'll leave Biggs and Wedge at the 8 sentinels as guides. And do hurry. I'm sure you wouldn't want to miss another chance to save the world, would you? Well, Sid certainly seems to have a firm hand on the helm. Shall we make our way to the Crystal Tower? Alright, let's go. Okay. And the Crystal Tower is right, it's that way. Ooh, I got that one. Oops. That's what it is. It's a wolfie. I have to... Ow! Ba-da-da. That's right, I can just get experience just pew pew. Pew. That's right, I'm like, how do I get in? Yeah, at least I can get this dungeon out of the way. And advance some storyline this way. Get to see Nero again. I'll bet you're here to watch us pry open a rift between worlds, eh? We're almost ready. Syracrus Tower is full of engineers scurrying about and making adjustments. We're dealing with a lot of power, and if a single coupling's off, well, boom. But it should be fine. Really. Anyways, you best wait at the top. The chief's there overseeing the whole operation. My friends, you've arrived. I'm just waiting for my engineers to give the signal. Then we'll see if we can't open a gateway to another world. Is there something amiss, Graha? Ah, Emperor Zane's throne. How the mighty have fallen, eh? Once it stood as a symbol of Alag's art and power. Now it's nothing more than an empty chair. Just imagine if Alagan civilization had lived on, and such an emperor still sat on the throne. How different our history be? How different would our history be? How much further would we have advanced? Unfortunately, there was no stopping Zane and his ambition. There were those who tried. Uh-oh. Zane's war of domination left no one unscathed. Unable to abide the horrors inflicted upon the people, warriors young and brave took up the sword against Alag. Those men and women became as beacons of hope to those who had suffered, not unlike the warriors of light in our age. But all this merely hastened the destruction. Just as they moved towards Alag's heart for the kill, Zane lashed out in anger and frustration, as trapped beasts are wont to do. I have the hiccups, I apologize. In his desperation, Zane desired that the great rift be opened to hasten the cloud of darkness's coming. To this end, he commanded the sun's power held within Dalamud be emptied into Cyrecrus Tower at once. The act bore terrible consequences. The tower only withstood the blast by flooding the land below with energy. Cyrecrus was swallowed by the very earth upon which it once stood. The fourth umbral calamity. I learned of it because of its cause from Uni and Doga. I had no idea that rebellion incited Zane to rashness, though. Your knowledge of Alagan history is astounding, Gra. Why a man could study for 2 lifetimes and only learn half of what you know. Mayhap. It's strange, though. I cannot seem to remember where I learned such things. Yes? Ah, Biggs, are you ready? Let me check some real quick. I want to check my time. Ready and raring to open up the Void Gate, Chief. We reckon that this machine's up and running. We'll be able to float 5 airships the size of Agrius. So just give us a word and we'll start channeling energy into the tower. Good, then let's get started. Our preparations are complete. Everyone step away from the throne. Alright, let's see what this machine can do. Now, Biggs. Ah, the rift to the world of darkness, as Une called it. Splendid work, Master Garland. We can't break out the mead just yet. The tough part's still ahead. We've broken into the dark realm, but the gate's not all that stable. It won't stay open forever, and only a few can use it. I, for one, remain here to ensure the void gate stays open. As will the sons of Saint Coinage. The rift is our sole path to salvation. If it closes, we are all truly lost. Which leaves Azuna. My friend, 'tis a heavy burden I must task you with, but there is none more able. Pray lead the adventurers beyond the rift. I do not know what awaits you, save the cloud of darkness and our 3 comrades. But you must go, for the fate of our world now rests upon your shoulders. This is our only gambit, but I have every faith you will succeed. It will be no small feat to return after you have passed beyond the rift. Make certain you are prepared before leaving. All right. Might I have a moment of your time? There's a matter of importance we must needs discuss ere you leave. Okay. Hopefully I did that right. Yeah, I've learned how to, well, I've taught myself a little key shortcut of how to make my little webcam area go away and then come back for, like, you know, cutscenes and all that, so I'm not part of the cutscene and you can just enjoy the full cutscene without my face right there. And my shoulders being a butt. But I have to record, so there's that. I wish to speak to you about my eye. Oh shit. Oh, no. Long I have pondered about why such is my inheritance. The sanguine hue must have been some bearing upon my destiny, as much Doga himself admitted. But what? I messed that up. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it'd be another cutscene. In truth, the more I learned of the Crystal Tower, the less I am myself. Somehow, meeting those 2 clones has wrought great change in me. Okay. I'm consumed with remembering something ancient, but ever so important. And my father's words echo in my mind, the selfsame ones his father told him. The truth of our eye rests with a log. Mayhap what I wish to remember and those words are related, mayhap not. But I know I must learn the truth that history hides from me. I would see this journey, our journey, through to the very end with my own 2 eyes. So I implore you, allow me to join you beyond the rift. You have my thanks, my friend. Now let us venture into the world of darkness to save our comrades and our realm. Okay. All right. He's like, I want to join you. Okay. It's like too far away. Oh, it wanted us to do this. Okay. Oh, let's see. Enter the labyrinth of the ancients with the party of the players. Okay. I have to enter the world of darkness. Alright. Oh, it's part of the Moogle Treasure Trove event. Okay, cool. Alright. Going. Average wait time 13 minutes. Oh, that doesn't bode well. Alright, well, we'll see how long this takes. Do some dancing while we wait. Oh my god, thank you. I was waiting for about 45 minutes. No lie, 45 minutes. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Let's go. Also, my light my room, which is tied to when the sun sets and rises, went out. Come on, other DPS people. Making sure I'm still recording. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, come on. I've been waiting so long. Let's go. Alright, let's go! Alright. That's so many people. I didn't notice that. Right away, thank you. Yeah, point somewhere else. Well, I got some tombstones. Nice. Oh, fuck. Rude. Oh, shit. Oh, well. Seriously? Gosh darn it. Can I be taken there? Oh, wormhole. Yes. Oh, the fun one. I'm scared. Yes. Thank you. Oh god, I felt stupid. Whoa, get out of there. Who disturbs the gloom? All mortals from the realm of light. You have not stumbled in the cloud of darkness. What I do not smolder, I devour. What I cannot devour. Okay. It talks way too fast, so. Yes. Well, that's... Okay, I'm gonna stick with you guys. Complete. Nice. Wait, what loot do I get? Yay! I got to finish! Yeah! Leave duty. Where in the Seven Hells are they? Without them to stem the energy in the tower, our defeat of the cloud aids or cause little. Doga. Ani. Can you hear me? Nero. Check my time real quick. Must you be so infernally loud? Are you so keen to attract more void scent? Ooh, you don't look too good. Though I don't blame you for missing my company. Oh my god. Thank the 12. Are you alright? As alright as can be expected. Uni has simply passed out. Nero, by the gods, what's happened to you? Alas, his wounds were too deep and allowed this foul place entry to his body. Now the darkness claws at the ether of his very form. What would that we could have protected him? The cloud of darkness was bound by Zane's unholy covenant to bring prosperity to Alagian royalty. Excuse me, the same blood that sealed this contract gives us a measure of protection. I say a measure, for this vow does not protect us from other void scents. The cloud imprisoned us here precisely to unleash fiends upon us. We would be dead had Nero not defended us so valiantly. Mistake not my actions for kindness. I have use for you yet in Eorzea, and simply could not let harm befall you here. Where? Uni, you are safe. Our friends have come for us. Have they? Then perhaps... Doga, there is yet hope we may fulfill our purpose. Mortals, you have dared to challenge me and now must feel my wrath. Do you think to destroy me in my realm here, I am eternal? I will smother your light and entomb your bones amongst my shadows. Are we truly so powerless here? As long as we fight the cloud in this realm, I fear so. And yet, though we may not be able to destroy it, this may be our chance to stop it. If we strike now, whilst the cloud can barely hold her form, mayhap we can sever Zane's covenant. Yes, and raise the bridge between the Crystal Tower and this foul place once and for all. Izuna, Raha, you must flee. You and Doga mean to stay here? This madness. You must return with us. No one but you can save the world from the threat of the Crystal Tower. Uh-oh. What is this trickery? Your blood. You too gain protection from Zane's blood? Uh-oh. Garapatia, you are possessed of royal blood. That's why the royal eye runs in your line. This is a gift you have inherited, Graha. You have been granted authority over the Crystal Tower. Uh-oh. I had thought time would consume all of Al-Ag that a man should still live with his forebears' blood in this age can be no coincidence. Some person must have planted this gift in your line and used the highest of Allegan technology to do so. True, the Crystal Tower is not like to recognize you as Allegan, not as you are now, but your royal eye bespeaks a simple truth. Within you dwells one feeble glitter that will illuminate all, the light of hope. But how should I use this light? Pray tell me. You must gain control of the Crystal Tower. We will share our blood with you, Graha. Through its effects will be but ephemeral. It will booster the Allegan presence within you. This is our gift to you, that you may fulfill your destiny. All with the royal eye are bound by fate to Alag. Our part in this journey is to bury Zane's dark ambitions in the past. This was true, Une and Doga's purpose, one we have carried into the future. Know that as long as this light of hope survives in you, our souls will still remain, even if our bodies are lost. You must leave us as well, Nero. I'm sorry we cannot live up to your expectations. I must return to you what is yours, though. You dropped it whilst defending us. What you seek by this instrument may not be possible, Nero, but do not give up. There are many other paths that await you. Of course they do. Doga, Uni, I thank you. We shall never forget you. Now, Izuna, Nero, let us quit this place. You shall not escape me, impudent children of light. No, you shall not escape us. Here, Thane's bloodstained dreams of glory end. There, the glint of light. It grows faint. Then the bridge between realms grows fragile by the Covenant's annulment. As the light dies, we are stranded here. Hurry! Oh no, Nero! Come on, dude! No, come on. Nero, no, you must move. Leave me. I don't need you. If I die here, it's because I bloody well decided to. Oh my god, dude. I failed to master darkness. I'll not suffer watching a green boy master the tower. Do what you will with it, but remember me, son of Alag. I am Nero Tol Skeva, a man who will yet undo Alag and Garland. Come on, man. That was what you hoped to do? Uh-oh. May the Crystal Tower again be a beacon of hope for mankind. Go, damn you. Must move onwards. This is not where I will come to rest. There we go. But how did... So those damn clones did it after all. Run, Nero, run. Now, onwards. Hurry up! Ah! Yep, hurry up! Go, 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 go! Oh, shit. No! Oh, yeah, you owe me, Nero. Yes. He's like, crap! The hell's I do? Nero's like, gosh darn it. You returned unharmed, thank the gods. When the void gates started to close, I have never felt so powerless in all my life. We were running about like madmen, trying to keep the gate open. And then the chief actually went and dived in. But if you're all set... Where are Uni and Doga? They're not... I see. I will miss the two of them dearly. I'm happy they fulfilled their purpose. We who live on must still attend to the Crystal Tower, though we now have no one able to seal it. That is not true, my friend. Uni and Doga have entrusted me with their blood. I can now control the Crystal Tower. Graha. Yes, I can see it in your eyes. Good. Then let us put an end to this and seal away the tower. I understand your instinct, Rambros, but please give us a moment to rest. I am weary to the bone, and Nero and Izuna are both emerged from long battle. Of course, of course. You have the right to it. You have the right of it. Come, we shall leave this place for a spell and repair to St. Coinetch's Find. No one but you could have succeeded in the world of darkness. Would that I could have been of more use beyond the rift. As it stands, I was but a vessel for Doga and Uni's blood. Have I remembered what I wished to? Yes. Something has come back to me. Gaining royal blood and witnessing true bravery has reminded me of my forebears' dearest wish. But we need not speak of these things now. It was not my place to keep you. Pray go on ahead of me, and there is something small I would do before I return. Ooh, I'm tired. I couldn't have asked for a better comrade. If only I could have been a part of your adventures for longer. Alas, fate dictates I have a different role to play. A wish hidden for millennia, brought to light by the good people of Noah. Now finally, it's my time to see it realized. Okay. Alright, let's... Okay. Let's travel back. So that was a interesting little dungeon. I just wish it didn't take so long for me to be able to get in it. 45 minutes. Like, sheesh. The sun's up now. Oop. These dudes. Did I level? I think I leveled. I feel like it's gonna send me into another, like, dungeon. Oop. I cannot express how glad I am you returned safely, and with the means to dispel the threat of the Crystal Tower for good. Rest if you will, and then let us free ourselves from the specter of the Alleghanies. Okay, sweet. Light of hope. Actually, after all that, and with the time, I'm going to take a very... Give me 2 seconds and I'll be right back. Alright. Pain is kind of bad today. I've tried a few times to start recording, and it has been happening, but hopefully I'll be able to finish this dungeon area with, or this group of dungeons I've been doing with Azuna, and then I'll be good. Just bear with me. If I sound like I'm in pain, I'm sorry. I'm just trying not to do this last minute like I always seem to be doing with these events. Because yes, it is the All Saints Wake going on right now. I'm trying to finish this bit so that the next part that I record with Azuna is doing the event. The Light of Hope. Oh, I get a reagents. With a look of finality upon him, Rambrose seems intent upon sealing the crystal tower once and for all. I trust you have rested, my friend. Good. I wish to seal the tower now, but there is something we must do first. Let me summon the others and hear in full what happened beyond the rift. Okay. So the Allagan eye that runs in Graha's line does mean that royal blood flows in his veins. I suppose it's not so odd to think his forebears gained it via ancient technology, but who imbued his family with the blood, and for what purpose? Mayhap all this was fate, from discovering the tower to Graha's gaining Uni and Doga's blood. Has Graha said anything? For that matter, where is Graha? And what of Nero? I'm not sure about our resident historian, but Nero left the tower with me. Where he's vanished to since, I cannot say. But knowing him as I do, I believe he'll scheme against us for the time. I don't believe he'll scheme against us for the time being, though he is still Nero. You say Graha stayed behind at the Crystal Tower? I wonder if he even now prepares to seal the place off. Master Rambrose! Master Rambrose! 'Tis Graha, Tia, sir. He came into the Crystal Tower and began ordering researchers out. What? Why would he do such a thing? I don't know, sir, but he was quite insistent. He all but bodily forced me out of the gates. I suppose it's possible he told one of the others, but I wasted no time in finding out. I thought it best to hasten here and ask your guidance. Very well. Let us go and speak with these researchers and get to the bottom of this queer business. Master Garlon, Izuna, please come with me. No doubt Graha means to seal off the Crystal Tower, but it worries me that he did not breathe a word of his plans to us. Okay. All right. Yes, I'm trying out my new, making sure I'm able to I want to bring you down. Otherwise you're in the way. You're blocking my way, sir. That's why I attack these dudes. Because even though I'm still higher level than them, they will still attack me. Can I just sneak past these two? Okay. Oh, nope. Gosh darn it. Why are you there? A lot of this, I went through this with Queena, and I don't remember. Oh God, what's this? What in the world was Graha Tia thinking? Demanding we leave the tower? No doubt you want to know why. I wish I knew that myself. Of course he would tell me nothing, but he will be honest with you, sir. I am certain of it. Uh-oh. Go no further, my friends. The doors will close ere long. So you are of a mind to seal the tower, Graha. I know time is of the essence, but all I ask is a hint of your plan. Please, come here so we can discuss this. No, my apologies, but I cannot. Come, man, what is this nonsense? If aught is amiss, surely we can help. Not this time, my friend. Just as Uni and Doga fulfilled their destiny, so too must I fulfill mine. My blood has awakened me to this fact. As my father told me, the truth has always lain with Alag, or rather, 'twas there the wish I must grant was born. You see, not all of the world perished in Zane's calamity. Survivors stood amidst the ruins of Alag, looking to the crystal tower, but it was nowhere to be seen. Yet they hoped its spires would again dominate the land, and prayed that the crystal tower would be a beacon of hope to people everywhere. Word of this soon reached the only member of Alag's royalty to outlive the empire, Princess Selena. Selena was moved by the people's dearest wish. She used the very best of Alag's technology to give her blood and memories to he whom she trusted most. That man was my forebearer. For millennia, we waited. Alag's art and ingenuity faded. Our royal blood grew thin, but before the last drop could vanish from the realm, the memory of all this returned to me. And now, I must fulfill the wish of the ancients. The tower will shine forth as a new beacon of hope. Garah, the crystal tower's strength poses too great a threat to Eorzea now. We would need technology as advanced as Alag's to use it correctly. As things stand, we barely understand the tower's workings. Else, we may never fully comprehend them. Is as you say, Sid. We could wait for someone, someday, to reach the same heights as Alag, but by then, we would have lost the royal blood and the means to control the tower. But what if I do as Amon did and put the tower into a deep sleep? What? You cannot mean that. I'm deadly serious, Sid. The tower may only be used once men rival the Allegians in knowledge. I will slumber within Thyracrus Tower until then, to greet those with the means to open the gates. Then I will guide them, and thus will the tower shine forth as the beacon of hope it was meant to be. It is the only way to make the wishes of the ancients come true. The future is where my destiny awaits. But yours lies outside of these doors. Go, create a future where hope reigns and the tragedies of the past are but memories. No one but you can accomplish such things. Nothing will make you change your mind, will it? Onwards to a brighter future. It won't be easy, of course, but that's exactly why we'll do it. We'll catch up with the log, just you wait. We'll cover all that lost ground before you even know it. Well said, Widget. Or Wedge. Widget, why did I say that? It'll only be a few years before we come knocking, Graha. Then you're in for a rude awakening. Don't make it sound like a threat. You shall be a witness to Noah's accomplishments. Pray, keep alive our successes and forgive us our failures. And may we meet again, my friend. The 12 keep you then. Rambros. I look forward to learning of your exploits. And you, I know history will remember you. No doubt your heroism will be the star by which I chart my course when I wake. Oh. Well, now, I must rest. Recalling so much has put me in a mood for sleep. Farewell, my friends. I eagerly await a future born of your courage and the ancients' wish. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, man. What a part to end this VOD on. Oh my god. The Crystal Tower slumbers again then. 'Tis too quiet for my taste. Give your device back. Goodbye, Sid. I must put all this at my back. Possibility beckons, and I am bound to follow. Oh! A new dawn has come for me. Okay. Uh-oh. Wow. Okay. Oof. I didn't realize it'd be that scene that I'd be coming back to. Oh, too far. Yes. I'm like, that's one way to avoid fighting them. You have just missed Sid. There is much that needs his attention, if he is to fulfill Graha's wishes, it seems. But this is not the end of Noah. No matter how lonely St. Quinetch's find has become for our friend's departure. We must all walk in different directions now. Remember that we labor for a brighter future, lit by Graha's beacon. Sealing the Crystal Tower was but the first step. Farewell, my friend. May our paths cross again. Sweet. Yes! You have completed the Crystal Tower quest series. Rest well, champion, for the main scenario and many other adventures await you. Yes! Achievement unlocked, Out of the Dark. Oh, good. Okay, so that means that I can go back to Reverend's Toil, and I won't have it be like, oh, you need to do da-da-da to, you know, this quest line to continue on. I can just go and quest to my heart's content. Because I don't want to deal with any of those. Where is Reverend's Toll, by the way? Oh. There. Okay. All right. Self-improving man. Is that for a new, let's see. What is this? Such is Whiskar's personal charisma that you feel yourself positively compelled to speak with him. Let me tell you about Whiskard. Who is he? He is the first of a new breed, a category-defining adventurer trader. Think daring do and can do cross-pollinating like giant bees. A training adventurer he is. Now, allow me to sig you into the first person so that we can get down to business. And that business is you. And you, brother adventurer, are not looking so good. In fact, it hurts the entire adventurer brand to have you walking about looking the way you do. Oh, your equipment may be of good quality, but people expect flash, romance. Sure, you might provide results, but check the trends, man. That doesn't sell. Now, I can help you. In fact, I'm probably the only person who can. For just small service rendered, I can show you how to perform better, and even more importantly, look better. So does that sound like a path you might want to take? Well, of course it does. You're a keen sort of fellow. You can start by taking this leather bag to Rowena. Make sure to tell her it's from Wizcard. With much fondness. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. You are up here, it looks like. Rowena's House of Splendor. Okay. Something from old Wizcard? And he winked at you too? Gods, this should be rich. Well, let's have it then. Have a bag. A leather bag? I was right. This is rich. That stinking sack of Gobu shite. You know what he sent? Oh no. It's what he owes me. For all last moon. He wheedles and whines all the long day, but when it comes to actually getting something out of him, it's like pulling out Curiel's teeth. Ow. You tell him. I got a cure for what ails him. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, they say. Well, I'll do him the favor of seeing him sooner, all right. Tell him this month's payment to do a week early. Oh my god. And a bit of advice for you. Messenger boy, don't you be taken in by his peacocking. All his finery's just so much flim-flam. Pastes himself o'er with glamours like he's rolling a turd in 'em raids. Oh my god. Wow, okay. Oh, that's funny. Okay. No, don't say a word. That was amazing. Wizcard saw it all, heard it all. No, you didn't. And the unbridled hostility. Now there's a woman who understands how to stimulate latent potential. She lashes me with contempt while grinding a boot heel into my impudence. A mistress most cruel, the Halone of my fever dreams. Oh my god. But enough about me. Let's talk about you. Are you ready to perform better and look better? Are you prepared to meet the new you, not tomorrow, but today? With a glamour prism, you can project the likeness of one's object on another. A little practical magic, and the world sees you as you should be seen, in a better light. Now, I know what you're thinking. Shouldn't people respect you for who you are? Or wouldn't they anyway once they knew you? And I say, good luck. Who's going to want to take the time? Unless you give them a reason to. Oh, hiccups. But don't take my word for it. Now that you have a glamour prism of your own, see for yourself. The best minds in the arcane arts agree. 99 out of 100 prefer glamour. Oh my god. Glamour is now available. Nice. Okay. Glamour dressers in inn rooms are now available. You may use dressers to transform items into glamours and create ensembles for quick and easy use. Alright. Wait. What else is there over here? Every time I hear someone drop something in the next apartment, it sounds so loud. What is this one? It's definitely pirates. Out of sight, out of mind. It's definitely pirates. Blozoian has a favor to ask of you on behalf of an old friend. Buy the onion. You're Azuna. You couldn't have come at a better time. A friend of mine sent word that he needs a capable adventurer, you see, and I naturally thought of you. Who's this friend, you ask? Why, none other than Commodore Rainer of the Yellow Jackets. He and I met back when I first started out as a culinarian, and we've been friends ever since. Any road. I'd appreciate if you paid him a visit and inquire as to what he needs doing. You'll find him in the Coral Tower with his Yellow Jackets. Okay. What else you got for me? King of the Hall. Actually, what do you have? There's so many people that have, You have stuff too? Oh my goodness. Actually, you know what? After the, oh, my brain just went boop. After the scene that we just had to deal with Graha and all that, I think this is a good place to stop for now. And then in the next VOD, you know, after I do the All Saints Wake with Azuna, I can start doing some of these other quests. Right, so that's going to be all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, stay happy. And, oh, you have quests too. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye. All these quests to do. Alright, bye.